Why marketing your business starts with marketing yourself. I'm Noelle Randall, real estate millionaire, entrepreneur, author, speaker, and so much more. And in today's interview style episode, we are meeting with Jennifer Mitchell of New Dominion Consulting. Jennifer has her own business and she teaches other entrepreneurs how to do the same and have very successful business themselves. She's going to teach us how to have the right skills and mindset and what we need to do to market ourselves to take our business to the next level. Let's go.
Noelle. Yeah, she can fix that. If you gotta get it done, all you need to do it better. Well, she can fix that. Yeah, she can fix that. Investment to get back, trying to get a big stack. She can fix that. Let's fix that.
Welcome, Jennifer Mitchell. I am so excited to have you here. You have a company called New Dominion Consulting, and we're just going to get right into it. We're going to be talking about how you market your business and how you market yourself. You are the expert on this, so let's get right into it. How does marketing your business and marketing yourself, why is marketing your business like marketing yourself?
That's a great question. And I think there are some key elements in marketing that help to align both of those. In marketing, a lot of times people tend to separate themselves from their business, where we're seeing more and more now that a full-on integration of your true self is a key element to marketing your business. So talking about how to do that, I'd say, we need to talk about the things that are the fundamentals. The key elements would be things that you can't go without. And I think there are a few of those that every entrepreneur, needs.
Yeah, so let's get into that, because one of the things that people absolutely love about Noelle is that I tell you the truth about myself. I often am an overshare. I tell you a lot about my business. I had bad credit and I had, bankruptcy, and I was in my parents' basement and I was sad. I tell people about who I was as I did my business. And that was actually how I got clients. So really, let's just dive into that. Like, how does telling people about yourself grow your business?
I would stop you right there real quick, Noelle, and say, I think that your stories are wonderful. And, my first desk was a upside down Tupperware box when I moved back to my home state and started New Dominion Consulting. And so in starting, you really have to get good with yourself and understand what it is you're willing to do. And I would say the three key elements that I try to stress with my clients are having a balanced and congruent core. And that's both for yourself and your business. By that, I mean the same things that most people typically mean by the mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual self. And in your business, that balances out more to the what, the who, the why, and the how you're going to go about doing your business. That's the core. But if it doesn't match up with who you are as a person and your value system, it's really, really going to be difficult for you to market your business or to stay true to yourself as you grow and become successful. And the second thing I'd say is committed tenacity. I would use tenacity as the word, because the whole blood, sweat, and tears, we know that's a real thing. That's not an analogy that people give. And, the last thing is preparation for success and for failure, and those long chasms of nothing that we all have, those periods of time where nothing happens and we're not sure, if we should continue going, and maybe people start telling us that it's a good time to give up, it's a good time to quit, you have to keep going, and you have to have that commitment and remind yourself over and over again, that go back to your core and why you were doing it, and who you are and what you're committed to.
Whoa, Jennifer Mitchell made an amazing point right there that I want to elaborate on. What happens when your business is down, when people are doubting your business, when you are not having a great moment in your business? What is it that you should do? Well, the answer is easy. You got to start marketing yourself. You have to start thinking about what is good about you, your skill set, and what you are bringing to the table, and be able to communicate that to other people. And more importantly, communicate it to yourself to remind you why you're doing the business and what you're all about. Yes, you are going to face challenges. People are going to say negative things about you or your business, or there may be a slow period in your business and you may start to doubt yourself. it is very important not to stop, not to quit. This is when you have to go back to your training and remember why you started the business, who you are, and how to best explain and market yourself. Your business is a reflection of you. Remember that. So if your business is going down, that means you are responsible to turn it around. No one else can bring your business down. No one else can say negative things and tear your business down. Only you can take your business down, but you also have the power to take your business back up. You have to be positive. You have to know how to market yourself, and you have to know it all starts with you. Now let's get back to this interview with Jennifer. So Jennifer, you have said something so incredible there. So like I said, as someone that, started investing in real estate with bankruptcy and bad credit and all these other terrible things, I was so embarrassed about telling my story. So how do you teach someone, an entrepreneur, someone that wants to be a business owner, how to tell their story? What type of stories and things about themselves should they tell?
That is always difficult because I get told as well that I overshare. But I don't know that there is such a thing. I'm not afraid of the people around me. I'm not afraid of my brothers and sisters and my community out there, and I'm not in competition with them. And I think it's an important thing for every entrepreneur to identify what they're doing and why. It doesn't matter what's going on around you. And it is so difficult, though. Everyone will tell you, you have to have a professional self. You have to have the side that you show to the world. But the fact of the matter is if people don't trust you and if they don't see that congruent you between your business and yourself, they're not going to trust you. And long-term business becomes a lot more difficult and more uncomfortable because you're not being true to yourself or you're not being true to your business. And so telling your story, I think, is mission critical. Like right now, I'm super hot because we're out in the middle of Richfield. We're working with one of my other companies, Natrasolve, to save the world's water and soil. And it's a big undertaking. And that's what I did with my marketing and consulting company. And in real estate, we're helping investors to flip contaminated properties or to bring up soil and bring back farms and regenerate the soil. And is this a pretty part of my process? No. Wastewater management, soil, agriculture, they're tough businesses and they take a secure dedication. And as people move forward, and and real estate is so competitive and so difficult of an industry as well, but if you're not putting yourself out there and showing people what your skills and your talents and your abilities are, there's just really no way for them to judge you solidly by who you actually are.
Yes. I love it, Jennifer. Love it. That was so powerful and so true. So do you think there are, and you named so many benefits, and I think that's one of the reasons why people trust me, like you said, was because you tell them who you are and you're telling the truth about yourself. So are there any other benefits or detriments to telling about yourself and telling your true story from your perspective?
Yeah, I don't even know how much time we got. Because the thing in business is your champions and the people that you see you as a hero, and the people that hit that share button and really get out there for you are not going to be your friends, family, or the people you've done nice things for. Karma isn't a choice. We don't choose where the universe gives back to us. We don't choose the person that's going to help us. It's not going to be likely the people that we've helped in the past. And in showing your true self, you're going to lose a lot of good relationships, or ones you feel are good. You're going to lose a lot of people that say, I don't really like that about you and I can't get over that. But what you're going to find is your people that really know who you are and have the opportunity to both care about that actual person and help you grow. And in a business, you need to find, I call them allies. You need to find allies to really help you. They're not always the people you're going to make money off of or going to make you, but they're in it to win it for you. And they're there because of your core self, because of your commitment and your tenacity to get your job done. And it's so important for people to understand the you behind the work so that they can be the best asset to you as well as you to them.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, Jennifer Mitchell, you are killing it. So yes. So talk to us, because you've done so much. You are just this powerful entrepreneur. You've started these amazing businesses. How did you start marketing and doing things like that you're doing to get to where you are today? Tell us a little bit about that.
I was a single mom with a very, very mean ex-husband. And so I moved and I said, I need to make the most amount of money in the least amount of time. What am I good at? And now in my consulting business, that's where I start with everybody. what can make you the most amount of money in the least amount of time that you're going to enjoy. And if you can put those components together, it is a powerful life of freedom. And I was able to take my daughters on vacations for weeks every year, and I didn't have to ask permission. I flipped a Tupperware box upside down, I put a laptop on top of it, and I dialed into how to make other entrepreneurs money. And I still have my very first marketing and consulting client. His name's Dr. Wisdom Teeth, AKA Wisdom Teeth Only. And he also now owns a surgical company that teaches other dentists to do what we do in his now 3 locations. And so he's been with me for 13 years. We continue to grow and optimize his income channels. And in all things marketing, if you can be transparent with the people you're working with, finding multiple streams of income to compound your existing efforts is much smarter than trying to find additional side hustles. How do you become really good at the real estate? How to become really, really good with your customers and clients instead of having to find more? And that's what I like to focus on, is that quality interaction and building out those allies that are really in it for the right reasons and that are in it for the long term.
Okay, Jennifer, you are an absolute amazing wealth of knowledge. So tell us about this bulldog mindset, because obviously you have been through, I heard it. Let's talk about that. What does that mean?
You have to set your sights, and then you have to not deviate. And I had it a little easier than some because I had 2 daughters looking at me and saying, okay, now what's next? But if you don't have that sort of external pressure, you have to apply it to yourself. And in order to have that focus and that mentality to just really go after, you have to dig in, you have to focus, and like I said, not deviate. Squirrels, shiny objects, really fun weekends out, get ready to give those up if it's something that you need to do. I have a book that I read too called The Virtue of Selfishness by Ayn Rand. And it's a wonderful tiny book, but it just talks about staying committed to your true self, even when it's you're arguing with. So should I go to the bar, or should I pay for that extra marketing? Should I go buy those new pair of shoes, or should I fund my next Facebook campaign? And those are tough decisions when you're early entrepreneur. So I think really digging in, setting your sights, and staying committed to your core self and your core business is key to success.
I love it. I love it. You are, again, a wealth of knowledge. So where can people reach Jennifer Mitchell and New Dominion Consulting?
So you can find us on LinkedIn. You can find us on Facebook, and then we are rebuilding our New Dominion website. Actually, it's going to be very cool. So I would say hop onto our social media or New Dominion Consulting at Gmail, and we'll put you in the loop. We're going to have we have lists of tools and free resources that we give out to people all the time. But instead of having them have to interact with us, we're going to be integrating those into our website. So it's very exciting. So New Dominion Consulting at Gmail to get updates and that new content as soon as it's available, and some free tools we always have available to anybody that needs them.
Wow, that was an amazing interview with Jennifer Mitchell, and I hope you learned why marketing your business starts with marketing yourself. It is so important for you to know that. And I have a free gift for you to help you along the way. Go to noellsfreebook.com. You can get my new book, Real Estate Millionaire Secrets, absolutely free. Again, noellsfreebook.com. That's Noelle, Noelle with an S, noellsfreebook.com, where I share with you how I've marketed myself, how I've marketed my business, how I took myself from my parents' basement to a real estate millionaire. I share all of my secrets, my best tips, and I give it all to you in that book. And again, you can get it absolutely free. I just want to make sure that you have all of the resources, all of the tools, and all of the knowledge that you need to be successful. This is Noelle. To your success.